everyone, welcome to Matt the Dragon Railways, and today in this video the micro layout is complete. I'm going to go through the final touches I done, and so the layout is complete, as I will put it, as a layout is never complete, as you may know. So there'll be improvements to make on it over the years, but for now it's classed as complete. It has a name and everything, as you may have been able to tell at the start of the video. So I'll get into more details now. So to start off, I weathered the track. I got round to doing that with some Humbrol Dark Earth spray paint, and the layout has been glued down in places, and I made sure the spacing was right. I ran out of buffers, as you may be able to tell, so I used some sleepers, well, one sleeper and a random bit of coffee stirrer. I might replace that in the future with another sleeper. And then I added some track details here, just a couple of rails, painted in the Dark Earth paint, and put in between the track to look like old rails that have been replaced at some point. Also, you may be able to see I have fitted sleepers under the rail joints here. You can see this one and the others can be a bit wonky, but it helps hide the illusion and the large gap there was from the flexi track. Then we go on to the station itself, and you may remember this from my job lot I got on eBay. This is the little book kiosk. I have super glued it all together. There is nothing around this side. All that was missing within the job lot. So I put it right by the police box. There's no staff member in there at the moment, but I might add one in the future. Like I say, the layout's never fully complete. So yeah, that was quite a nice addition to the layout. Also, the layout has been plastered with all these different station signs. I'll show you a little pan of them now. So yeah, we got the Oxo, some Cadbury's, some Borax, and Swan and Guinness. So yeah, a nice mixture of advertisements. Of course, advertisements were everywhere on the railways, especially on the stations. And all you got to do to see that is to go to a heritage line where they recreate that. Now I go on to the benches. If you remember last time, I bought these from Model Rail Scenes, and I hadn't painted them yet. So these are now in like a mocha brown paint, and I have painted the GWRs on the side, which you can see now. So yeah, these are quite nice benches. I did mess up on the GWR on some though. So but I can always improve them. Yeah, there's some glue marks, but I'm not fussed. So yeah, those are stuck down. And then we go on to people. Yeah, I've added them. Those are the standard Chinese cheap models that you can get on eBay. Relatively inexpensive ones, but of course the paintwork on them is quite bad. So I spent ages painting over them and giving them a new lease of life. So yeah, they've come out really nice. And then on the other side, we got the man and the lady holding a little green jacket. And I'll show you now. This is actually the last job I actually done on the micro. And also the lamps have been fitted. They were a bit big, got them from Amazon. But after a bit of sawing down with a normal knife, they come out okay. Maybe be a bit tall still, but I'm happy with them. Quite good lamps. But yeah, they are a bit on the chunky side. And last but not least, it's actually the layout has a name. So I went back to Scale Model Scenes, and I bought the Little Kingston signs. So yeah, they are really good. I spent a long time hand painting them. They're not to the highest standard, of course. This is me we're talking about, but I'm very happy with how they come out. And there's also one on the signal box too. So yeah, Little Kingston, I decided to name it that. I wanted the name to have little in it, and I couldn't decide what to name it. I went through a railway book as well, looking at railways that looked fairly similar, but in the end, Kingston randomly come to mind, and that name stuck. So yes, I'm very happy with this micro. Like I keep saying, there is room for improvements, and those will happen in the future. Maybe around here we'll receive some static grass, maybe, but at the moment I do not know. And yeah, so I think, without further ado, I think it's time for a running session to end off this little series. Of course, you'll see a lot more on the layout, more running sessions, etc. Maybe an update if I change anything in the future. But for now, that's it. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this little series. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does mean an absolute ton. Like this video and share it with your friends. Sharing is caring and it really does help the channel out. And do drop a comment, do you like this layout, and maybe some improvements I could make. So yeah, that's it from me. Happy New Year. I hope 2022 is going to be an excellent one. I think it's time for the running session.